Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Friends Like Us Unfiltered. I'm your host Nia.
And I'm Makayla, and today we're going to be talking about cancel culture in K-pop. So let's
get real.
Wait, I don't know if you said
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, so cancel culture in K-pop. Cancel culture in K-pop, it has
It has to go.
Oh, yeah, it has to go. But there are many varieties of it. We're going to start off first with cancel culture in fandoms. So,
yeah,
cancel culture in fandoms is probably one of the most toxic things in the K-pop community.
Yeah,
because K-pop, especially because with me, I stand Stray Kids, if you can't tell from my poster. I'm a black stay.
Yeah.
I'm a black stay. And every single day I get on TikTok and I like follow other black stays and I look at their comment section and they're like, why do you stand Stray Kids? Why do you that? Look at their profile and they stand BTS. And then they stand ATEEZ. They stand all these other groups. But you want to cancel me. They want to cancel us. I'm just like, y'all cherry picking. Like,
yeah.
Talking about some, didn't Chan have cornrows? Didn't Hamjoon too? Like, I'm sorry, I love Hamjoon. I love Hamjoon, right? But y'all love to pick and choose.
It's super weird. But I don't know. I feel like almost every group that I know personally has done something to offend somebody. So I don't know why we're acting like people are like, hi. There's no levels to disrespect. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't understand why some people's like bad moments, whatever they've done, have canceled out, and some other people's don't. It doesn't make sense to me. Y'all gotta check that out.
Let's get it together. I mean, I know BTS, like Namjoon has done his, not even Namjoon, majority of the rap line have done their questionable things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, when I was a baby, all of the rappers have done something. Our Baby Army, and I saw that pre-debut Nam picture with him with that afro. Girl.
That 4C, okay?
Applaud to your silence.
4C.
I got a texture.
I thought he was blazing. I thought his ass was blazing. I'm so serious.
But, Namjoon, he's grown from his actions, which, is very good. But he never apologized for it. And I was on my For You page, so this girl, she said, like, OT6 or, like, OT something, and then a comment was like, it's OT7, and she was like, well, she stands BTS, but she can't forgive Namjoon for what he's done. Even though he's grown from what he does, he never apologized, and she's like, that she can, like, never, like, put in the back of, like, it's, like, in the back of her head, like, yeah, he matured and moved on, but he never apologized for what he did. And, I mean, no shade to her. She's valid to whatever she feels. Her feelings is her feelings. I'm not going to make her feel like trash. Oh, you don't stand all the BTS. She's not a real army. None of that. Because, what a person feels is what they feel. You're not that person. So it doesn't matter what you think. Whatever they feel is whatever they feel. That's that person.
Right, and I think it's wrong for people to, like, come out and understand, like, oh, how could you forgive him? Or, like, really? Like, you're okay with that? I don't know. It's very strange and weird. Like, people come to terms with things in their own type of ways. Like, so I don't know why we're in each other's business like that.
Okay. Like what you said with the, how could you forgive him? So when the whole, like, Bangchan situation with the Jim Crow thing back in July of last year, I believe, like, I remember going on Twitter, and Twitter was in flames over this situation. Like, literally, I'm on vacation in Key West, living my best life. Teaser photos coming out for the next comeback. I'm living my best life. My first comeback, I pre-ordered the album. I'm excited. And then this come on, and I'm like, oh my lord, what am I gonna do? The first thing in my head is like, what the fuck? Like, I'm so serious. Yeah. What the heck just happened? And I was so conflicted. Like, I'm telling you, I couldn't listen to my whole Kpop playlist. I could not listen to it. Like, I was really conflicted.
Yeah.
I had like DM some other black stays because like I was feeling like, I was like, do I leave the fandom? Like, I was like, if I stay with them, people are gonna be like, you're a traitor to your black community. I'm gonna feel like I'm a bad person. Yeah. And there was this one creator, her name's Kat. I like DM'd her and she was like, whatever you feel, whether you feel like you accept his apology or not, that's you. Don't let nobody make you feel different about accepting his apology, because you can do whatever you want. Like, you're your own person. And I appreciate her that, because like, you know, I was really conflicted. Like, I was going through it because they're my old group, so I was going through it. I felt like crying. I felt like crying.
Was that like your first experience like with like cultural appropriation or just like disrespect?
It wasn't my first time, but it was my first time with, you know, people that I'm close with. Like, like Stray Kids, they have made a really big impact on my mental health and in my life. So when that happened, like, I really was like in shock. My first time was with J Park, babes. I was like, yeah.
Girl, you don't got
my first time was with DNA. I said, oh. Never mind.
You say, girl, let me
I wasn't really into J Park. I just heard like this one song by him and I was like, oh, this thing slap. And then he did that like literally 2 weeks later after I heard that song, I was like, oh, never mind.
Peace. My first time with like cultural appropriation or whatever was with BTS, and you know, like BTS is the first group I ever, and when I heard about it, like I literally almost unstand. I was like, I can't do this. Like, I'm not gonna stand by this. I can't. But then it also comes like, there's like, some people aren't educated, and that's the problem. Like, people forget that, not to like make an excuse for anybody, but people really forget that Korea is a homogenous country. Like, the stuff we're exposed to, they like know nothing about. They just see it on cameras and they're like, oh, that's cool, let me do it. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't want to like make excuses for grown adults.
No.
But there also has to be like a level of understanding too.
Yeah. And I had saw another thing, like when the whole thing with Bang Chan was because he did the Jim Crow pose, like and like, you know, the Jim Crow laws and everything is a very sensitive topic for, you know, the black community and black people. And I was reading in the comments, I don't know if she was black or not, because like I couldn't see it from the profile picture, but she said that he didn't know what the pose meant because the Jim Crow laws aren't in their textbooks. Like, those certain American history aren't in their history books, so it's completely different. So he didn't know the meaning behind it, he just did it because like the song and everything, like, and on top of that, those variety shows that we put in the Kpop Idol on they be going after them. They be setting them up for failure. Especially them two guys that did it with the whole Stray Kids thing. They be setting up these idols for failure. Like, just to see them fail, just to see them get in some kind of scandal, some controversy. They be trying to set them up. Like, some variety shows, I don't be fucking with them because they be trying to set them up.
Right. And then I know there's like that peer pressure, like idols want to look good on the script, stuff like that. But
they'd be like, oh, he did it. It was cool. Let me try it. No, babe, you get your ass put on fire.
Like, girl, fire. It's some big trouble.
You're gonna be set on fire. Don't do that.
But yeah. Also, like, cancel culture is really like bad for idols' mental health.
Yeah.
Like, really bad. Even idols that like have literally apologized.
No, seriously.
I feel like your reputation is like stained.
Yeah.
Like, people will always know you for what you've done.
That's what we're moving on to with like cancel culture with idols. Cancel culture with idols. Idols get canceled for the way they look, their weight, relationships, rumors, bullying. Especially when I talk about rumors out of nowhere. Like, people can like legit lie on you, and it can be completely wrong. And they're like, "Oh, did you hear so and so did this?" And they can find no evidence, but because somebody said it about you, they're gonna believe it. And it's just like people would legit want to see you fail. They would they would lie. They would rather lie to see you fail than admit the truth, which makes no sense to me. Because why are you rooting for my downfall? What did I ever do to you?
No, literally.
Why are you like, I forgot what idol it was, but these two girls were like, oh yeah, he like touched my boobs or like tried to grab my butt at this bar, and he never touched them. He didn't even talk to them. They were all the way across the bar, and they just saw him and were like, yeah, let's get him in trouble. And like now his reputation is stained.
2 seconds of fame.
Like they know fame. Like no, because you're ruining his life, girl. He ain't nothing to you. He has nothing to you.
Right. We don't know you, girl.
Like the thing with Wonho, with the whole freaking marijuana weed situation. Even though it's proven false, Wonho left the group because he didn't want what happened to his reputation to like shadow the group. So
yeah,
he left. I mean, he a real one because he was looking after my ex. But like it's very sad. It's very sad because he left the group. They didn't kick him out. He left the group on his own terms because he didn't want his reputation being stained to shadow Monsta X with his bad reputation. But he made it as a solo artist, period. Support Wonho. Support Wonho.
But he just dropped his teaser today.
Exactly.
Come on.
Speaking of Wonho, and Monsta X, you remember We Were Bears? We Were Bears on Cartoon Network? I watched it the other day. Oh my god! Wonho's part of him. We could hear his list. Did you see a Panda Bear? Oh, baby. He's so cute. He's so cute.
Once I realized he had a list, I can't unhear it.
But yeah. These idols, and another idol who like went through like whole marijuana or drug scandal, B.I. of Icon. I was like recently getting into like YG artists, and I was like looking at Icon, and apparently like the leader B.I. he left the group over some whole marijuana scandal. I don't know if it was true or not. I thought it was true, but he had to leave.
Isn't he like a solo artist now?
I think he's a solo artist now. I think I heard one of his songs. It was pretty good. I heard one of his songs. It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
But like you're making these men leave their groups because of bad reputations when they did nothing to you. You just feel like lying on them. But us in America, when you have a scandal, it's on the papers or in the news for 2 weeks and people forget about it.
It dies out so fast.
But over there, when you're knowing something bad, it sticks. And y'all trying to ruin him. Like Hyunjin, the whole bullying scandal with Hyunjin, he was on hiatus for 6-7 months, and it was a hard 6-7 months for me, because I ain't gonna lie, every Hyunjin edit I saw during that time, I cried. I remember crying to this one edit because I missed him so much during Kingdom. It was so sad. It was so sad, I cried, and it was stars were waiting for him, we were missing him and everything. It was serious. But the whole situation, here what happened. He and his friend, I guess, they were arguing over a project. It was there was no bullying. It was a misunderstanding between two friends that led into an argument, and people were saying, oh, he was bullying. And even his teacher said it wasn't true. They had a whole meeting, JLP had a whole meeting saying it wasn't true. They had a discussion over what happened. Even though it wasn't true and his hiatus was too long. For me, I feel if he was innocent, and y'all know he was innocent, why was the hiatus that long? Because he was for a good 6-7 months. I feel if he was if he was already innocent, proven innocent, he should have been on hiatus for max 3 months. Because 6-7 was a little too much. I know he was going insane in that room. I know he was going insane in the dorm. If I had to be on hiatus for 6 months in that dorm, I was going to lose my mind. Especially because we missed a lot of iconic Hyunjin moments from Kingdom. Bro, I'm so sad. Because the way he would have ate them stages up on Kingdom, y'all wouldn't he was on Kingdom. He was the first episode when they performed Miro, and that was it. He only there for the first performance, and I was so sad. I was so sad.
What sucks too is even when items are proven innocent or that whole thing, I feel it doesn't mean anything. We're still talking about the rumor. The rumor has more fame than him being proven innocent. It don't make no sense. What's it called? You remember Hometown Cha Cha Cha?
Yeah.
The lead actor, some girl came out and she was saying we were supposed to have a baby and he told me to get an abortion, this, that, and that.
I read about that because I was looking at him up because I was what other shows he was in? I was looking him up. I read about that and I was good, what?
You have to do that. He was by her side, making food for you, and you out here lying on your ass.
Girl, listen here. When I tell you, low key, let someone lie on me. I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna drag you for it. Because I was like, no, listen here. I was like, nobody drag my name in the dirt like that. I'ma find you.
Oh my god.
And I'll be like, you wanna be all big and bad on that little click clack. You wanna be big and bad on the screen. Be big and bad in person. Okay.
Right.
You playing with me now.
I know. And like, I don't want to get back to the fandoms, but the fandoms are also the problem because y'all believe any and everything. Like, what? He did what? Say it again. Like, y'all really?
They feed the flame, feed the fire.
They could be like, chill. Y'all be like, huh? Like, chill. Like, go to your own part. That's so
and some of these fandoms, when they be telling idols to go kill themselves, really irk my nerves. No, it's not funny, Makayla. It's not funny. But stop, because you're making me laugh now. But do you know how many? I be on V Live. Do you know how many comments? I remember this one comment. I was on Chan's room. I forgot the episode. I was on Chan's room, and he actually read it. Like, he was like, "Kill myself? Like, what do you mean?" Like, and the way Stage was like, "Let me find who said that." I'm gonna get on your ass. This is like, let me find who said that. I'm gonna get on your ass, okay? And listen here, stays are scary. I know, when I first joined the fandom, I was scared of us, cause I was scared of us. But I remember one time when he was on hiatus, like Cleo had like took all his pictures off, cause like the whole situation. They took his pictures off. Stays hacked Cleo and leaked his photos. They leaked his photo shoot pictures. They was real good though. Like him and Felix ate in that photo shoot. But whoever hacked it, y'all are real one. I ain't gonna lie. I know, but y'all are G for that. Because the photos, I was definitely seeing them on my phone. I did. But Stays are low-key crazy. Like, I don't lie. Stays, we're known as being toxic because we protect our boys. Like, if you're gonna attack them, we're gonna attack back. We fight fire with fire. Don't play with us. Like, like, Stays, but sometimes they take it too far. Like, once they take it too far, I be like, okay, y'all need to stop. Because I'll call out my fandom. I'll be like, y'all need to stop with this childish shit right now. But when y'all start attacking us, we gonna attack back. You want us to sit and take it?
No, honestly, that's true. I Stays be in the comment section like, and what? I'm like, damn! And the like, they'll keep going, bro.
I mean, I've never participated in that foolery. I've never participated, but I watch and I laugh. I'll be an instigator. I'll be the one sitting down with popcorn and sit here. I'll be laughing at Stays comments. I'll be laughing at Twitter Stays. I'll be laughing at TikTok Stays. I'll be laughing at the comments. I'll be sitting there with my bag of chips and I'll be laughing. Listen here, I could gladly say I ain't never participated in no fan war.
Right.
I ain't no fan war. I'm clean.
No, literally, like, I got shit to do.
No, I got homework. No, because I have homework to do out here fighting. Like, okay.
Really? Over this man who don't know you exist.
That's true.
Remember that.
That's true. Like,
next time you go to war,
make sure, do he know who you are? No. He over here taking a shower, eating his breakfast, eating his dinner, and you're over here click clack fighting.
Yeah. Touching them keys, like, for real?
Baby, he's over there in the studio. You're over there doing what?
No, literally. You trended his name. That's what you're doing.
Oh my god. But back to the topic of K-pop idols being canceled. I want to say this. Jonghyun, when I tell you, y'all leave my girl alone, because y'all love to cancel this girl. I remember Jonghyun went on hiatus for her mental health, and she was taking these pills for like her health, but she needed to eat food with her pills, so she, gained weight. And when she came up from hiatus, like, you can always tell she gained weight. And netizens were on her, talking about y'all should have, like, tried to handle her weight before she came back.
Damn!
I was like, I'm not even calling her fat. Y'all being fatphobic now? Oh no.
Literally.
Oh no. And
they do not care.
That really, like, she's already fighting with her mental health right now, and y'all are just going at her. So she went on hiatus again for another couple months, and then she came back, and y'all are still chill on her. Like, leave that girl alone, because she done been on like 3 hiatuses in the past I don't know how many months, and y'all just don't leave that girl alone. But she came back for Twice's tour, and she was like very happy, and I was like very proud. She was like, I was like, okay, like, girl, don't worry about them. But what I don't like is the way certain companies, like, you know, they don't be handling certain situations with these idols right, and it really hurts them. It really hurts them more than it helps them. And that's what, you know, it just, I don't know. It doesn't
sit right.
Yeah, like, it doesn't sit right with me.
Companies, like, market these idols as if they're, like, toys and, like, collectibles. Like, these are people. Like, protect them.
Very much. Okay, relationships between idols. I don't know if y'all are ready for. Okay, let's talk about relationship rumors. Let's talk about relationship rumors. Talk about it. Let's talk about how, like, 2-3 weeks ago, why is Jennie and Tae in a relationship rumor? What is going on? Why is Mr. Kim Taeyong and Miss Kim Jennie in a relationship rumor?
Like, can they live?
And listen here. Why is, like, both my biases, why are they in a relationship rumor? Like, when I found that out, I was like, okay, I mean, if they are, pop off. But tell me why. Here's the funniest thing. It was like they spotted, like, Jennie and Taeyong in a car together. They were going to the airport, getting on a flight. Tell me why this flight attendant was like, oh yeah, it was them on the flight, giving the seat number, giving the flight. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Oh yeah, it was definitely Taeyong and Jennie.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yes, bro. I was looking at it, I was like, not this lady talking about some. Yeah, it was definitely them. They was flying together somewhere. You know, I thought they were like public or whatever. I was like, but here's my thing. Jennie and Taeyong are in a relationship rumor, but wasn't Jennie dating G-Dragon, or like a rumor to be dating G-Dragon, and then literally a couple months later, now she's dating Tae? Like, y'all making her like a hoe. I'm sorry, y'all making her like a hoe, and I don't want that for Jennie, because y'all doing my son dirty. Y'all doing my son dirty like she really written through. Please stop.
Well, and then the evidence be standing next to each other. Like, what? What do you mean?
So like, okay, put it this way. I sit next to a guy, right? Well, he's my friend though, but everyone like, oh my god, they're dating. I sit next to another guy who's also my friend. Oh my god, what is she dating him? She's dating him. I don't like a hoe.
Like, I thought she was in America.
But it's just like, y'all would legit make up anything. Like, when I tell you, there was a video at the Isaac Games, when like the Isaac Games were like going on and everything.
Yeah.
Bro, ITZY and Stray Kids were sitting next to each other, and Ryujin and Felix made eye contact. But Felix dodged it. He was not getting caught in no scandal. He was not getting caught in no scandal. The way him and Ryujin really locked eyes for like 0.5 seconds, and he looked away so quick. He looked away so quick. He wasn't trying to get caught.
That's like, what? You tell me I can't have a friend? That's
what I'm saying. Like, you tell me I can't so much as laugh near God. Right. Like, honestly, that's Jungkook. Because let Jungkook get in 0.5 proximity of a female, armies will be like, oh my god, he has a girlfriend. Like, y'all need to stop.
Because that's a whole grown man, and that's another issue. That kid is not a child.
Like,
he's 12 years old.
Yeah, when he debuted, he was a little teenager. You know what I'm saying? He was a little baby. He in his 20s now. That nigga what, 25? He what, 24, 25 now? Leave him alone. Leave that boy alone.
It's ridiculous. I keep telling y'all not his mom, okay? He got a mom.
Exactly. He got a mom. You're not her. You're not it. You're not her.
So
you're not her. Okay? Because this is exactly why Bobby didn't want to tell y'all he had a wife and kid. Listen here, the way he announced that he was getting married and having a child a month before his child was born, he had it for 8 months. 8 months just to not tell y'all.
And he should be able to, like, his fans, he should be able to, like, share that with them, but he gotta hide it from
He gotta hide it, and when he did announce it, y'all was going in flames on Twitter, talking about something, like, he got a kid, this is why he didn't want to tell y'all. And this here, he didn't even tell y'all. It wasn't like an apology, like he was sorry to his fans for having this. I'm not sure, but he posted about it. He posted about it on Instagram. I'm not sure if it was like, he was like more like, I'm sorry that I'm like having a kid or everything. And I was like, I'm sorry? What do you mean I'm sorry? Like, have your kid. Have your kid. Like, do you, boo?
Dog, I was an idol. I'm shutting all of y'all down.
I'm sorry. I'm shutting. No.
I'm not tolerating it.
Y'all not controlling me. Y'all's not controlling me. Like, I'm gonna live my life. Y'all could support me from the sidelines. Don't intervene in my life. Okay?
Like, fans are supposed to be supportive, not dictated.
I don't even like when my parents try to control my life. When I say, I'm like, please don't control my life.
Let alone some stranger.
Like,
stranger out in this world.
I would look at my mom be like, you can't wear that. I'd be like, girl, it's a jean and a shirt. What you mean I can't wear this? Like, what do you think I'm gonna let a complete stranger who I don't know across the world control my life? You're funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna have this baby.
I'm having baby.
That's belief.
And you gonna be happy for me, or you can leave now. Exit stage left.
And I honestly, like, I wish idols could be more out there with like their relationships. Cause okay, I'm seeing it from like an American industry like perspective. I think it's so cute when celebrities Tom Holland and Zendaya.
Oh my god, no, because they're power couple. They're power couple. Like
we have that like with Kpop.
Exactly, but we can't.
Y'all make things difficult.
Like low key. I mean, I don't know if it was power couple, but when Jennie and Kai used to be together, like when I found out they used to be together, I was so happy. I was like, oh, that's cute. But listen, when I found out the reason they broke up, I know he was a little upset. It's because Blinks, like you know, Mino from Winner, like the guy that was next to her in the YG family with like.
Oh yeah, that video.
People were saying, oh, they liked Jennie and Mino's interactions better than they liked her and Kai together. So her and Kai broke up because Blinks wanted Mino and Jennie together, and they broke up. And right after Jennie and Kai broke up, Kai had to go on an interview with Mino, and he sat right next to him right after he broke up with Jennie. Do you know how if I was Kai, I would have been so upset. I would have been.
No, me too.
Uncle, I would want to punch him.
You're strong for that.
Like, you're real strong for that one, my G. Because keep professional, for real. But I would have been so upset because people were telling me they're like my girlfriend with somebody else. That's not me. Oh, I'm not.
Like what?
Like y'all really be trying it.
Oh my gosh. No, I would have been so heated. Like really, your fans broke us up.
You're fan, like no.
Oh.
Cause you should be happy. You should have been happy for them instead of talking about some. I like her better, but no. Shut up. Shut up and support me instead of trying to intervene in my life. Like y'all be doing too much, and this is why idols don't want to tell y'all nothing. This is why we can't get nothing.
This is why y'all don't go shit.
And PH1 was saying on his podcast, he was saying how when he was like when he first started out, his fandom was like very small, and he said like he created like this like almost like a friendship with his fandom, but then like when he realized how big cancel culture was, like one slip up and you're done. He like low-key distanced himself from his fans. Like he doesn't want to create that personal like bond with them anymore. Not create the bond, but like you know he's very like cautious with like how he interacts with his fans. And I'm like, damn, look at that man scared for his life now. Like
that's so sad.
Like why should you be scared of why are you scared of your own fans?
Right,
like y'all really be
and then we wonder why they don't get nothing.
Exactly. Why don't we get that? Because you act like that. Because you act like a child. Because you act like a child. That's why you can't get anything. Like I don't flabbergasted. Like this is why I can't get good content, because y'all be messing it up for me. I can't get good content. Cause listen here, the day BTS get girlfriends, I know y'all finna go in flames. I know y'all finna go in flames, and y'all gonna be ready to, oh my god, they have girlfriends, but y'all ready to clack on y'all computers about how ugly their girlfriend is.
Bro, watch them start digging into their girlfriend's lives.
Their personal lives. Like, oh, that's so scary.
I see.
This is why, listen, if I was a celebrity, if I was a celebrity of any type, I'm definitely gonna date a non-celebrity because I don't want you all in my business.
No, like you got to go.
Like I would not, because the way Jenny and Kai only lasted for a month. Their relationship lasted for a month.
So sad.
Like not even a whole year, a month. Because y'all all in their relationship. Like all in their relationship lasted for a month. I'm dating a non-celebrity.
Yeah.
Like if I was famous, I'm dating a celebrity. I'm not dating nobody famous. I don't do all my business, all my this. No.
Right.
Please.
It's like, I already got to do all my fans. I don't want to do
your fans too.
You ain't doing that.
Please, no.
No way.
No. But yeah, like y'all just need to stop Y'all need to stop intervening in these men's lives.
Really?
Please. And I need not only these men, these idols, because it be the girls too. Because it's not only the boys, it be the girls and boys. Like stop intervening in their lives. They're humans. They're not toys to be played with. They're humans with feelings. Take that into accountability, please.
Yeah. And then, like, the way it's so odd to see, like, when you separate yourself from like K-pop point of view or whatever. It's so weird to see how like fandoms go crazy over these very like small interactions between like idols of the opposite sex. It's so crazy to see because like in American award shows, like we see celebrities like hug this all the time. If that was to happen with the K-pop idol, Twitter would be in shambles. Like a fan war might even spark.
It definitely will. Oh, definitely will. It will.
It's so sad. Like really.
Like y'all can't even let them be happy. I just want them to sing and dance and to sing, do a dance on stage and make y'all happy. That's it. Y'all don't want them to be happy. You want them to feed into your happiness, but y'all don't really care about how they're feeling. Y'all are really terrible sometimes. You are terrible. I'm telling you.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised like half these idols hate this. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if half these idols hate their fans. And like the way some stands be acting on fan calls.
Okay, somebody's idols be feeding the illusion. Listen here, Sonny from The Boys, if you look at his video call things, boy, he getting paid. He be like, yes, my princess, yes. He be flirting with Dobies. I be like, boy, what are you doing?
I don't wanna ruin your night, but Jake
somebody princess. I was like, Jake.
Darn.
He calls somebody princess. I was like, Jake. This is why Jake's my favorite. Jake's my favorite. Because he won't give me a private day. Listen here, I'm O2 line biased, but Jay is my bae.
That's super weird, like, fan calls. Just asking, like, inappropriate questions.
No, because I was saying, if I ever get into a video call with Hyphen, like, I was saying last year, because I remember last year when I pre-ordered their album, I was doing the video call thing, but I didn't get it. But I remember one of my questions for each of them was, when they go to their first tour, like when they start like going concerts and everything, on their very first tour, what city would they want to stop in? That was like really, I'm so curious. Like for each of them, what is like the main city they want to perform in? Like y'all be asking random questions. Like I'm interested in what they want to do.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if, like, Jay wants to come back to Seattle and perform, like, in his hometown. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm actually curious where they want to go, what they want to do with their careers, in their future, how they want to progress it. But y'all would just be doing some weird stuff, talking about something, can you call me baby? Like, what is wrong with you?
Oh, heart keys. Really? You want a finger heart? Really? Like, come on, man. Like, if I ever got a phone call with Yoongi, I'm asking him about people. I'm asking him about that track, okay? Like, come on.
Like,
really, this is why.
Son of Hell Bar.
Did you see that new emoji? Oh! Don't get me started. Like, really, y'all? This is baby K-pop right here.
But when I see, like, Korea Blues do it, oh my gosh, I'm ready to lose it. Do you know how many Koreans I see on my For You page? They give me the ick. I'm scared of them. For real.
And then they like spell their name out in Korean letters. It's like, go. You gotta go. You have to leave, bro.
The door's that way. You can leave now.
It's so
They
weird.
scare me. No, Korean moves scare me. Remember that Korean blue at our school? Girl. No!
Listen, okay, let's not, no name, but
She was another breed. Another breed.
and like she
You see her in the hallway? And she would proclaim it like she was a happy career boo. When you see her in the hallway, scared, tremble.
Bro, I like every time.
Like, it's not trying to be rude. It's just like you're scary. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna attack me or not. You're really scaring me. But
No, it's so sad.
they be another breed. Y'all just need to calm down.
Just be yourself. Be yourself.
Be yourself. Love yourself. As BTS said, love yourself. Be yourself. Love yourself. Don't try to be different from these idols. Don't try to be... Because, babes, they're across the world. They don't even know who you are. Like, as much as I'd be like, oh my god, I love Stray Kids, I'd be loving my poster. At the end of the day, babes, they don't even know who I am. Okay? And they probably will never. I remember I was talking to this guy. I'm not gonna mention names, but I was talking to this guy, and he knew I liked K-pop, and I was telling him, I was like, oh, if you keep like calling me like, he used to call me stupid, and like you know the whole insult like talking face thing.
Yeah,
He used to call me stupid. He used to call me stupid and everything, and I was like, keep calling me like this, I'll go on a Chan. No, he said I don't gotta worry about that. He all the way across the world.
No, he was right.
He was right. The way that hurt me. The way that hurt me. I can't.
It hits you heavy.
It hits you heavy because it's true. But damn, like don't be trying to change for these idols, especially when you meet them.
So
But
that's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
you can listen to our podcast on Spotify. At Friends Like Us Unfiltered, and that's it. Bye.